called Burnaby, and we're training here. Ryan and I actually came from Whistler to go to Vancouver because we fly out tonight. I have like some family stuff, like a wedding, my brother's baby shower. So we're heading on over to the Midwest, and today I'm training. I haven't been like super psyched about recording anything lately. I'm going to talk more about that later, but today, so far so good. I had 235 for a set of 5 at like 7 RPE. It was like, I think it was safe to say that was just about a 7. Any heavier I think would have been a little too high for what I'm shooting for today. And then I have some back down sets, 2 sets of 6 at 211.50 actual where I'm supposed to be hitting one. We're gonna go 210, throw some clips on there. It should be about 211. Okay, just finished my 2 sets of 6, like 210, sets to 211, but I will sacrifice the 1 pound. And I'm getting warmed up for front squats right now. I've had a lot of people in my Be More group especially, so I have a group of like, there's about 28 girls. Maybe there's a little bit more, I feel like adding but I have a group of athletes who are all working together on different programming, respectively, but all being coached by me, and they're in one group together where that's where I talk to them and critique form, and we have conversations about lifting and stuff. Had a few of them ask and wonder how I warm up, and now that I'm in between exercises and warming up for front squats now, I want to tell you guys what I told them. Basically, it's not rocket science. I pretty much just, and depending on how strong you are, quarter than a plate jumps regardless until I get to about 70%, and then I make smaller jumps from there. So for instance, when I was warming up for high bar, I went bar, so I do a pre-bar warm-up before I even get on the bar. I'm warming up, opening up my hips, warming up my knees, just like getting my blood flowing, and then I do a couple reps with the bar. Then I throw on 25s on each side, so I'm squatting 95 pounds. I used to skip that and brought it back in whenever I started to become a little bit smarter of a lifter. And then I take the 25s off and then put a plate on. And then add 25s and then take the 25s off and get up to 225. I was doing high bar today and higher reps, so I warmed up with 225 eventually and then went into my working set. So, you know, it really depends, and it's kind of like I said, making a quarter than a plate jumps is not some kind of precise calculation that I came up with. It's just what's easiest to load. But when I do get up into higher percentages and closer to my working set, I am taking more calculated jumps there. So for instance, for front squats, I'm doing something similar. I'm taking the bar, then I'm putting 95 pounds on, and then I'm taking that 95 off and putting 135 on. And then since that is about where I'll stop warming up, because my working set will be about today, probably about 150 pounds if I'm feeling really good. So we'll see how 135 goes. You didn't like it? Like my shit. I'm gonna do 150 for 10.
Lats, lats, lats. Better. Good.
If I can make this next set of RP8, Ryan and I are gonna recreate this picture. No shade to them, they're so cute, but Ryan came up to me
Okay, the more that you move it, the harder it is to focus, woman.
If I can do this RP8, then we'll recreate that picture. We tried to do it just now, but
we didn't really try that hard.
I didn't want to ruin my back for this.
What are you doing back there?
Making sure my thong is in place.
I thought that was 9 reps.
Lats RP 10. It was only 9?
No, maybe it was 10. I wasn't really counting.
Legs RP 4.
Work those weak points.
That's it. It's too easy.
That's your working set for today?
Looking at one of Ben's videos.
Slow it down, Maggie.
No, I'm going too fast.
What are you doing right now?
Well, don't be mad, but I'm skipping my Bulgarian split squats. Well, I'm replacing them with these because I don't get to use the pitch too often. You know, not every gym has it, so definitely not one that we've been.
Plus, this is good for YouTube thumbnails.
Especially if you're injured, especially if you have a back injury, you can't load your compress your spine down with a barbell on your back or a barbell on your front.
Even like wrist, elbow, shoulder injuries, sometimes a safety squat bar kind of sucks.
You load the weight directly on your hips. You can only do so much, but it's good to find stuff like this and learn.
Meg, why don't you ever take me around the gym like this?
He always wants me to carry him.
I love it.
Don't film the behind it.
Don't worry, I'm blocking your butt. Just kidding.
I've never done them before, I don't think, ever.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I like them. As we've discussed before, the imbalance and tightness in my left side, I can feel it a lot more on here.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause it's kind of like pulling it out of place, or?
Well, it's just, I can't counterbalance anything that I'm like probably always used to doing. I'm only using this thing, this huge lat. No! Oh my god, that is so beautiful. made it to Vancouver Airport, and we will see you tomorrow in beautiful Stroudsmore, Pennsylvania. Are you excited?
You always start the video after the cookies are gone.